We're sitting with two of the children from the Ogalo Care Point. You can hear the children playing behind us. We were just meeting with Pastor Akui Moses, who's the caretaker at the Ogalo Care Point, and Julius, who's one of our disciplers. And they were just telling us some of the stories. And so this little girl here is a little sad right now. But Doreen, she's HIV positive. Both her mom and dad are also infected. It sounds like she got infected probably through breastfeeding. She lives near the care point, has some siblings as well, but is a very sick little girl and is a little sad right now. I think maybe she's a little bit scared of me. But yeah, we have a lot of HIV, a lot of positive kids within the care point. So she's able to come and make sure that she's fed on a daily basis. She's taking meals here, I think Monday through Friday, and then on Saturdays as well for discipleship classes. But I think their family is really struggling, being sick and not being able to work. They're peasants, which means they farm their own land to try and provide. The struggle with both the parents being infected and her having several siblings is just that with the parents sick, it's tough for them to have time to focus on cultivating their land. And so she's an adorable little girl, and she's sponsored by Joe Shafebo, who's my business partner at Century 21. So I look forward to him just to be able to get to know her better. And then John here, who is sponsored by Teresa Becker. John is a little boy who has been in the program for I think quite a while. We actually just took some photos of his feet. You can tell John's actually a little malnourished. He has some siblings also who are in the care point and being taken care of. From what we can understand, it sounds like his father's a drunkard, a little insane, actually chased their mother away from the home. She's tried to come back to care for the kids, but he continues to chase her away. Like I said, if you look at John's legs, he's real skinny and obviously malnourished. He also has some jiggers all over his feet, so he has some very large wounds. Julius was saying that when he first found John, he was covered, his entire legs were covered in jiggers, which are a parasite that crawls under the skin. And we've removed, or Julius removed, a bunch of those, but if you take a look at John's feet, you'll see that he still can't wear shoes, and these are some pretty big wounds. So one of the things we'd obviously love to see is just making sure that the family is able to provide properly for John, but at least he is getting the meal every single day here. Is John in school right now? What level? Is he?
P1.
P1. So he is attending school, yeah, I mean, we really hope to see that we can get some of these wounds healed on his legs. But really good to know that he has had some improvement. And so yeah, these are two of the kids at the care point. It's not fun to hear these stories. They're always sad, and there's many of them here. And so there's a lot of suffering in this part of the world. And although the care point provides a refuge and a place for a meal a day and medical care for kids like this, at the end of the day, they're still going home to some pretty sad circumstances. And so the little love that we can provide them is not enough, but it's a start. And we're just encouraged to know that the caretakers and the disciplers here at the care point know about these children, are caring for them as best as we can, and just trying to provide hope for them. So, John, Doreen, can you guys say Yalamanoi? Can you say Yalamanoi? Yoga? Yalamanoi. It's okay. Okay.